Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob, and today I shall be attempting to take this Corgi Toys Volkswagen from shabby to shiny. The Volkswagen Kombi van, the Volkswagen van, the Volkswagen panel van, Type 2, split window. I think there's so many variations of perhaps where you are in the world that what you would call this, but yeah, this one I actually picked up recently from a Facebook sales, and I see this one just for sale, and anyway, went to go and pick it up, and the guy had quite a few actually, so I picked up a few. You know, if you're there, why not, right? But anyway, this one, yeah, it really kind of spoke to me. I love the old Volkswagens, and you know, if I was a rich man, then I would certainly have one of these, you know, the camper. But yeah, both mine and my wife's favourite, these old Volkswagens. But yeah, we're going to do a bit of a restoration on it today, and well, with 2,000 likes, it could be yours. But we do drill down the centre of the post and remove the flange. There's just one on this one, and please do remember to lubricate the end of your piece. You do not want to snap it. And yeah, these parts plus many more down in the Amazon affiliate links below. But yeah, this one doesn't really roll very well at the moment. I think it's a little bit crusty, a little bit rusty, and I think like the real life Volkswagen doesn't go very fast. But it's not in terrible condition. But underneath simply Corgi Toys Volkswagen, made in Great Britain. And then yeah, patent application number there. But we have pre-drilled this one. So I shall carefully just pop off the base. And there's not a huge amount going on with this. We've got this kind of, what they call that, is it like an air foam or suction pack? Really the basic interior there, and then the base here with quite a lot going on. I've had a look on eBay and Google, and I think there's a couple of different variations to this, and perhaps those pieces inside maybe mean something to some of the others, you know, one base fits all. But it's not in terrible condition, the base, and it was probably only at this point that I thought maybe I'll keep the base original. But removing the window section here, this was one of the things that really drew me into buying this casting. The window section there in good condition. There's no cracks or deep scratches for me to worry too much about, just a little bit of a polish up. But yeah, same with the main body here. You know, it just needs the standard foot-long hot dog jar filled with boiling water, and then of course the caustic soda treatment, but a little bit of 1200 grit, and get this body lovely again. You can see instantly the red starting to come off of that. And with this kind of volume of water and size of casting, I normally go with 2 tablespoons, but I kept it with just the 1 today. And yeah, it really did the trick. So I mentioned that I looked at the base here, and it's not in terrible condition. Even the wheels and tyres. The tyres obviously got a lot of age to them. I think this was made probably in the late 50s. So, you know, it's over 60 years old, this casting. So what I'm going to do, rather than just rip off the tyres and expect that they probably just break in my hands, I've got this very, I guess, you know, there's probably so many more things I could use that was better, but certainly to hand, I've got this little box that I keep all my screws in, and it allows me just to put a little bit of boiling water on the top there and make these wheels a little bit kind of malleable for me to pull them off the wheels there without breaking them, and the water as well, just to clean it up. But yeah, ultimately this was to just remove the wheels so I could polish up the wheels. I remove the tyres even and polish up the wheels before getting the tyres back on. But yeah, giving all these bits and pieces a bit of a clean up. And then you can see we've got a little bit of shine back to that base, and then the original tyres back on and looking as good as new. I do have a new style casting with some kind of I guess more well, original looking wheels, and I sent the picture to Danny, and he said maybe these older castings perhaps better to keep the original wheels, and certainly took his advice and yeah, kept with those original wheels today, which I'm really glad that I did. It looks wonderful as I look at it. The finished article sitting next to me. But yeah, no 1200 grit required on the window section today. We just hit it up with the plastic polish. And then just showing you the first run. And I'll go over it a couple of times and buff it up with a cloth afterwards. So there you go, lovely bit of shine coming back already, but yeah, we'll do that all over and get that looking as good as new. And then the casting has been in the caustic solution for all of 10 or so minutes, and as we look around it, we do have a 100% paint removal today. So that's a thumbs up from me. Remember to comment down below 100% paint removal, just so I know you guys are watching all the way through. I know you do. I certainly do appreciate it. Thank you very much. But I do like this kind of scale of casting. Not too small, not too big. But I'm just polishing up the roof section here. And there we are. Looking good as new, ready for paint. I do go over this with 1200 grit before buffing it up again. Before we hit it up with the Tamiya Fine Surface Primer in white. And it appears that I've forgot to turn on the fan. So there you have it in the white primer, and it is already looking very nice. But we're going with the enamel paint today, so I shall cover it in gloss white to start. Not that you'll really see much of it going on against the white undercoat, but rest assured it has got a lovely, even, smooth, glossy coat. I actually really enjoyed using the enamel today, or yesterday. It went on super smooth, lovely and shiny, and actually cleaned out of my airbrush really nicely too. That's normally a reason for why I prefer to use acrylics, is because enamels take a bit of time to clean them up, but yeah, for whatever reason, these hum rolls perhaps. But yeah, we're painting so going with the same colour scheme, white on the top and red on the bottom. We're using the hum roll red again. And I use a Tamiya masking tape. And I rarely get an issue. I don't want to say I never get an issue, because I have had a couple of issues before, but yeah, certainly not today. And then we go with a couple of coats before pulling that masking tape off. And it's later in the evening. I'll let it kind of cook for a couple of hours above the radiator. But yeah, there's the interior and the glass section before that looking good as new. And of course that original base. I've done it a few times, keeping the original base, and I kind of like that method. But yeah, look at that. Looking beautiful. Added a few little chrome details. You know, it's not like a true restoration. There's a couple of tiny little detail differences from the original, but hey, it's not original anymore, so why not? But around the front there, the one thing that's different to the original, the large Volkswagen badge is red, but I felt it was much nicer in the chrome. And of course the front bumper there, plus the headlights. On the side there, you're looking at the wheels and tyres looking good as new. The perfect line, if I do say so myself, along the side there. Obviously the interior glass, there's not too much you can see on this. Most of the glass is actually hidden on this particular model. I have seen some models where they're open, you know, multi-window options, and I'd love to get one of those sometime in the future. But yeah, what a beautiful little combi van, panel van, split window, type 2, whatever you want to call it. I do hope you like it. And of course with 2,000 likes it could be yours. So get commenting down below, get liking, get sharing, get subscribing, and you could win this one. But a massive thanks to my patrons again. Cheers guys. And I hope everybody liked this one. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. And I hope I'll see you soon.